Okay, I think we're up. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, so please bear with me while I get situated. How do you see the comments on this now? Okay. I guess that works. Hello, 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 hello. It has been a minute since I've done one of these, but I just wanted to get on here, do a quick little spontaneous live with you, and yap for a bit. So yeah. Bear with me, I'm working out a little bit of some of the technical side of things. I also don't know. Lighting is good. It says I'm live. There we go. Okay. For you, how has everybody been? It has been a hot minute since I've hopped on here, but you know, why not? Come say hi. Okay, I think I got all of the technical side done, so that's good. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I figured we could just yap for a little bit, and then I will hop off. So, first, I want to start with, I kind of made a little, I think this is working. I'm not quite sure. I think I got it figured out. For some reason, it's being kind of wonky. Anyways, it's been a minute since I've been on here, so. Okay, I think it's good. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, moving on. It has been a hot minute since I've got on here, and I just wanted to say hi to you all and just yap for a little bit and catch up and just, I don't know, share and see what you all are up to and how things are. So I guess I can start with what's been going on. So, It's been a hot minute. I started posting probably, how long has it been? Since October of last year is when I started posting again on here. And I had been in medical school for just about a year and a half. So I've now been in med school for a little over, I'm in my second year. So, been a wild journey there. I moved halfway across the country and got into the program, getting after it, doing the thing. It's been a wild ride and so much fun. I'm about to move again, not across the country, just to a new place. So I'm excited about that. And once I get settled, yeah. But anyway, that's really what's been going on with me. I've just been a med student going nutso with school. So, but yeah, I just wanted to hop on tonight and just kind of touch base, share about, life and getting through it and doing school and getting on here. I recently picked up the guitar, and that has been an absolute wild ride and so fun. I think I'm actually starting to fall in love with playing the guitar, which I'm not surprised because when I first picked it up or told my husband that this was something that I wanted to learn, he was like totally here for it. And I was like, whatever, we'll see how it goes. And then I started doing this challenge on here. Well, maybe not really a challenge, just settings, what are you doing? There we go. Okay. But yeah, I picked up the guitar and I've been doing it today was day 22 of doing it every day. And hello, welcome. But yeah, it's already been a wild ride and I'm so excited. I think I'm kind of falling in love with it, I'm not gonna lie. Every day it's been a challenge and just something to look forward to. At first I was terrified to even pick it up or even plug it into the amp, and now I can, it's crazy how far, the past 3 weeks have been with just the guitar, and I can't wait to keep going. I have a song picked out. It's way, way out of my skill range, but it's one of the songs that I knew as soon as I got the guitar, this is what I want to play. Because, I've always wanted to play an instrument and I've always wanted to learn something like that. But I don't know, I was scared of it. And then I found this band and I fell in love with this band and I began to listen to their music like every day, and I just went in this spiral of, I love this music. I love their albums. I love all their songs. I'm learning their lore. Now I need to play their music. So that's where I'm at. And one of the songs that they play, I am just absolutely in love with because I just feel like it just speaks to my soul and like where I'm at and like what I've been through, and I have to play it. So I have picked out a song that is 100% out of my skill range, but we will get there and I'm very excited. So, but we'll get there. Hello, welcome. But yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna start trying to learn that because it's so out of my skill range, it's not even funny, but I'm excited. That, and I feel like, I know people are coming for me when I talk about music theory in some of my videos, but I just feel like it's interesting to learn and to have in my back pocket, to be able to just not necessarily abide by it, but just kind of have an understanding of it. So eventually maybe I can start playing the music that's in my head, because that's also another reason why I want to learn to play is not just the music that I fall in love with this band, but also just to play the music that I hear in my head all the time, just to like give it an outlet, you know what I mean? I'm sure other people on here feel the same way, but you know, whatever. I also hear music when I'm reading my books, and sometimes it's music that is not necessarily a song that I know. Sometimes it is, but a lot of the time it's like melodies and tunes and just different notes and sounds specifically for that book and specifically for that scene or just like overall. And I would love to be able to just, after I read the book, go out there and just start strumming along to what I heard in my head, because it's like all the time, you know? So, but I mean, I do also hear like music that I know, but most of the time it's stuff I've never heard before. And I would love to hear it because I think it'd just be cool, you know, to put out into the, not just in my head. So, but anyways, yeah, the guitar is just, it's a wowza. It's changed my perspective on so much, and there's so much growth that's come with it, and just like being consistent with it and getting after it and doing it and learning it, and it's so fun. I'm kind of a nerd for it now, and I think that's okay. But anyways, besides that, med school has been kicking my booty and coming for me, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the dream, right? But it is amazing what I'm learning, and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to be able to share that with you all and the world and others soon, because right now I'm just like in the learning phases of it, so I can't quite share as much as I want to, but one day I cannot wait to oh, what? I don't know what this is. Well, interesting. I didn't know that this does this now. That's kind of neat. Anyways, but yeah, anyways, moving on. It's exciting, and I can't wait to be on the other side of it, not in the midst of it, but you know, it's all about the journey and learning and growth and the things we go through to get to where we need to be. So, yeah. Anyways, some other things I figured I would see what you all would like. I think I would like to start doing some lives again. I find them to be fun and interactive. I was doing them on TikTok for a little bit again, but then I kind of took a break and was doing school and all of that. But, you know, I thought getting on here and doing it on here would be fun again. So you have to let me know what y'all think. And yeah, so that's really it that's going on. I don't know what this is doing. It kind of, anyways, so yeah. So how's life been for you? It's so weird doing this on my phone. So I used to do this on my camera, and it was a little bit easier because I could navigate it on my computer. So bear with me. That's why spontaneous live. Here we go. You know. But it is what it is. So, anyways. Okay. I think the settings are fine now. I don't know. It keeps doing weird things. So, if you see weird things on your end, please let me know, because I usually do this on my camera and it's been a really long time since I've done a live. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, let me know if like you can hear, if you can see, because I don't know, I can't see on anything on my end. The comments are also like super, this is just super different because I'm used to my camera, but I haven't used my camera in a while. I just use my phone now because it's a little bit easier to hop on here and do things. So please let me know if anything is bad or wrong on your end, because I don't know. But you know what? It's trial by fire. It's always trial by fire. Thank you so much. Thank you for answering my question. But yeah. Anyways, I appreciate you answering my question. Yeah, well, I didn't really have anything planned. I was just gonna hop on here and say hi and kind of give life updates on med school, and I took quite a bit of a break from posting and then started posting again in November, and then it's just been kind of trial to see what happens and where this goes, and it's a lot of fun. I like to do this as a break from school, and just half the messages that I post about on here are just as much for you as they are also for me, because there are days where I do not want to do school and I do not want to be productive, and you know, I'm human and don't want to do things. So these messages are also for me to help me keep getting in gear and keep getting after it and doing the thing and showing up and doing the hard thing and getting after it, and you know, so being vulnerable, because that is so important, especially nowadays with our world and just how to relate with people and just, you know what I mean? So I just feel like we don't really share our hearts anymore, and I just think it's so important to be able to share that with the people you care about, or just people in your life, or just in general. I just feel like that is so important, and getting on here and being able to share my heart with y'all, with you, and they're also for me, because there are days where I don't want to do it. I will just scroll through the videos and be like, all right, Savannah, get it together. We got things to do. We got to be productive. We got to get after it and show up and go to school and study and work hard. So it's just, I'm very fortunate and very blessed to be able to get on here and share. So it is an honor, and I greatly appreciate being able to do it. And I cannot wait to be able to add all of the things that I learn from my medical school to share with you all. So then I can even share more things. So, but I am still very much in the learning process, so I can't share all of those things. I try to share some of the things that I find interesting, like herbs. I'm in bot med right now and kind of fallen in love with that. It's so fun to talk about herbs and learn about the different things and share about them. And then I started posting the guitar videos, and I mean, I know that's not school and not as much informative in like a medical sense, but it's so fun. Like, I'm falling in love with learning to play the guitar for sure. So, but anyways, just yapping. Oh, thank you so much. They are so fun to make. I really am falling in love with the guitar. I have a song picked out that I want to play so bad, but it is so out of my capabilities right now. It's not even funny. It's one of the first songs. I heard it and I was like, I have to play this song. I fell in love with it, and I told my husband and I was like, honey, I need a guitar. I have to play this song. So it was the first song I wanted to learn first before anything, but I had never strummed a guitar or even knew what the different parts of the guitar were, so I still really don't, but you know. Trial by fire. We're doing it every day. So, but yeah, anyways, it's fun. I enjoy it greatly, and I can't wait to see where it goes. But yeah, well, I don't really know what else I was gonna share about. Just kind of updates and school, and what a blessing it is to get on here and talk to you all and share. It really is. It's an honor. Can't wait. I cannot wait till I can share about all of my school things. But, you know, I need my license for that. So, can't do it yet. It's all fun facts and just fun things that I'm learning right now, which is it's a good time, but you know what I mean. It is. Yeah, so when I was younger, I took a lot of, I didn't do band, but I did choir, because our school was like, you have to either do band or you do choir. So I was a choir kid. Wasn't very good at it, but that was where I was at. And in choir, we would sometimes go over and practice playing the piano a little bit. So I know like row, row, row your boat, but that's about it. But I cannot speak to other instruments because that's the gist besides of the guitar that I know. But yeah, that's really it. But yeah, it is so fun, and I can't wait to see where it goes. So yeah, I'm hoping to start doing these more often. I'm hoping maybe like 2 times a week get on here and talk with you all. And I'm hoping to have like a better idea, maybe like a theme or something. Like maybe like live jam session with you guys. I can actually show you like all of the things I've learned. Because sometimes, excuse me, the 1-minute videos just, they're not doing it. I can't show everything in 1 minute. And anything over 1 minute, YouTube does not, I don't know why, but it's just like, no, don't post this. I'm like, okay. So I just accept my fate with that. So hopefully maybe we could do a live session and we can play together, or just play and see what happens. And then I was thinking maybe just some yap sessions, just talking with you all. Or I don't know, I really like my reset videos. They're a lot of fun, and they're something I do, well, one every day, because I make the reset videos, yes, for you, but also for myself when I'm doing the deep breathing and all of that. It's very important to me. And so I may be having one of those. Would be, I don't know, something fun. Or reset day on Saturday, because that's very important to me. Making sure to check in with yourself and your goals each week to see if you're on track to get your bigger goals is very, very important to me. And I think should also be important to other people, to you as well. I know some people aren't as goal oriented, but it kind of helps focus, because I have high functioning ADHD and can be all different ways all the time. So the goals really help focus me and kind of point me in a direction, because sometimes I'll be over here and need to be over there, and it's just not a good time. So the goals are very important, and I think help navigate me and help kind of direct me on which way I should go or not go, but anyways, so yeah, I don't know, we'll do something like that, maybe a live jam session, once a week with y'all to see what's going on with the guitar and any tips, because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, being self-taught is very difficult because I know what it's supposed to sound like, and I just don't know how to quite get there. And like, you know, playing and keep practicing and doing the chords and doing, you know, just keep doing it is great, but sometimes you need someone to be like, oh, hey, while you're doing it, do this. Like, oh, okay, that was simple. Such an easy fix. Like, there's been multiple people in the comments who have said, oh, if you strum this way, or you're strumming too close, or try this or try that, and it's so helpful. So also, thank you to the guitar community, because you guys have been absolutely so helpful, so welcoming, so just kind. I was so surprised, and I was kind of nervous at first. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in a brand new realm, and I'm about to be just not good. People are gonna come for me in the comments, and everyone was so kind and so welcoming, so nice. The encouragement is insane. Like, you got it, keep going, keep getting after it. Like, so amazing. I have never, well, maybe in the past, but I've never felt so welcomed and so encouraged in a community. So I just want to keep cultivating that, and I would love to cultivate that on my channel and in my atmosphere, because it's just so inclusive and welcoming and encouraging and like such a blessing. So but anyways, yeah, so trying to do that, and then maybe do a reset, because like I said, goals are extremely important for me, and I think, you know, should be for other people as well. Thank you, whoever is sending all of the smiley faces. I love. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be doing that once or twice, probably twice a week. I'd like to do twice a week, get on here and just have a community with you guys. But what do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe more lives, less lives, do something else? I was hoping maybe doing some longer videos too. I don't know. This is all new, and trying to navigate it with school is kind of tricky at times. Thank you. I'm thinking so too. I love connecting with you all. I want to be friends. I want to build a community, you know what I mean? Like, why not have a special space for all of us to connect and talk about stuff? So, I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about? Because I keep yapping, and I'm just going to keep yapping, because why not? But anyways, yeah. That's all I really was gonna share. I can't believe it's already been almost 30 minutes. That's wild. My favorite emoji. I kind of like the heart hands. I use that one a lot, because I feel like that's just me. I always be giving out, like, I feel like that's my emoji, maybe, I don't know. Obviously it's not mine, but like, I feel like I use this one all the time. I think it's cute. So, but yeah. What else do you want to talk about? Ask me questions or give me a topic. Why don't we can talk about something? I don't know. I don't know all things, but I don't know. Like I said, this is super spontaneous and like random, and I just wanted to hop on here and say hi and kind of touch base, because it's been a really long time since I've done this. And just to try to figure out how to do this on my phone, because I used to use my camera for everything, and excuse me. now I'm gonna use my phone because it's a little bit easier. The only thing with the phone and doing this is like the comments are super, they're like harder to navigate. So that's the only drawback if you ever want to go live. Fun fact. But yeah, that was really it. I can't believe it's been 30 minutes. That's wild. I just can't believe it. But yeah, how are you? How's life for you? Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, how are you? If you're willing to share. I know sometimes people have rougher days and don't really want to, just kind of want to vibe and not go there. You know what I mean? We all have those days where we're just like, don't really want to deal with talking to anyone or the world, so I'm just gonna vibe. So that's fine too. I get it. We're all human here. Good over there? Okay. Good. Good. Good to hear. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like most days generally are pretty good. I don't know, I have them here and there where it's just like, sure, feel the same. Or not. I don't know. Well, yeah, I was also a little bit late getting on here, so sorry about that. Like I said, there are a lot of things I'm trying to figure out how to work with this, but I feel like it's better now, so that's good. And as long as y'all can hear and see, I can figure out the comments as we go. But yeah. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about today. Well. Anything you want to talk about? What my favorite music is? Hello. Hi. Well, that is an interesting topic and a fun one. So, my favorite music. So, I would say, my husband and I had talked about this recently. I am the type of person that will literally listen to anything, from classical music all the way to screamo. We're everything in between. Because when I'm studying, I'll listen to instrumental or classical music or like Hans Zimmerman or movie soundtracks or instrumental music of my favorite band or lo-fi or jazz or and then I mean, I grew up around country and pop and classic rock and like 80s rock or just like 80s in general. And so I mean, I feel like I kind of listen to just about anything. I'm open to anything. I've been recently, thank you. It is very long. Sometimes it gets in the way of everything. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, with music, it's really just anything and everything at this point. My favorite though, well, I mean, I don't know if I can name favorite. I just like so much, you know? But I mean, I have a favorite band for sure, 100%. Like, I'm wearing them. um, they're my favorite band for sure. Like, I listen to their albums on repeat all the time. But like I said, I'll listen to just about anything from lo-fi to country to screamo to rock to metal to pop to classical to I don't know, EDM to what else? There's like a million. There's like a million different ones out there. I'm trying to think what else. Rock, yeah. But yeah, no, recently I've been listening to I've been getting into more rock and metal, which is very interesting for me, and I've even been listening to a little bit of the screamy music, so, which is new for me, because I always thought I was more, I don't know, One Direction or something else, I don't know. But, yeah. Yeah, country music. I think, also, sorry if some of your comments are, like, not coming through, or I'm not seeing them, because there's, like, a bunch of new filters and things with the comment section. So, I'm trying to respond as I see them. Yeah, country isn't my number one. I'll listen to it. Excuse me. Back in the day, it used to be. But now I'm definitely leaning more towards the rock and metal-y, and I don't know, my whole sense of music shifted in the last year. Like, I used to be like only country, only pop for like ever, and then it was like gospel for a really long time, and then it was pop, gospel, country, and then it was just like this year, I don't know what happened, but it was like the lid came off and I just started experiencing all types of music, and it just like started to really speak to my soul. I don't know how else to describe it, but I just kind of fell in love with music, I think because of maybe what I was going through emotionally. I don't really know, but so it's been a journey this year of learning music, which has been very fun. But anyways, yeah, I feel you about the country. I'm not as into it as I used to be. My hobbies, well, I read. I'm a huge reader. I love to read. And then I just got my guitar, so I'm falling in love with that, which I guess goes along with the music. So I guess the guitar now, reading, I read crazy amounts. Probably spending time with my pets. I love, 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 love my dogs. They are such a blessing. Walking them, being with them, doing things. I love to enjoy some cinema. I am probably not as big of a nerd as my husband, but I do love some Marvel, love some DC. I like the Dune franchise, Avatar, The Last Airbender, and Avatar, the other ones on a different planet. I'm trying to think. My husband got me into the Invincible series. That's fun. House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones. I'm probably all of the Star Wars stuff. He's big into a lot of all that, but I enjoy all of that as well. I'm probably missing like a bunch of big ones, but yeah, involved in all that, and I like to watch all of that, so I guess that's a hobby, watching movies. Does that count? I think so. But yeah, a big fantasy reader. Sorry, some of my, I think some of my comments are being held, or they're like being wonky. So sorry if some of them are not coming through. I'm trying to see them as I say them. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Hello, hi, I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing some of these. Oh, I'm studying. I am in medical school. Yeah, so I'm in my second year. So it is a lot of fun. I love it. It kicks my booty, but I do love it. And I cannot wait to be able to share it on here and be able to share what I know. It's such a blessing. I cannot wait for that honor of being able to share my knowledge. So, excuse me. My goodness. Okay. So, yes, very sorry. Some of these are just coming through. Ooh, sorry. My comments are a little wonky. Please bear with me. Okay. My favorite song. My favorite song. Oh, I don't know. There's a million. There is a million. I don't know. I can't pick just one. Okay. Attention. I don't think I've probably heard it. It's Charlie Puth. It sounds familiar. Maybe. I'll have to listen to it. I know YouTube's really weird about playing music, so, because when I used to do lives on TikTok, I could actually, like, we could listen to the song together, because, like, I would do lives on there and have people give me recommendations and we would listen to them, but YouTube's super weird about music, so, sorry, we cannot do that on here. If we were on TikTok, or even Instagram lives, I would just queue it up, because my Spotify is open right now on my computer, so, but... So unfortunately, I cannot listen to it with you right now, but I'm sorry. Some of them might be coming in. It might be my service. I just now saw your second comment. Sorry. My service might be bad right now. Can you hear me and see me? That's why sometimes on my camera, it's better to navigate because I can actually have the comments up on like my desktop. So maybe next time I'll just use my camera because it's a little bit easier and then I can actually see everyone's comments. So sorry. And some of them are being held. So just so you know. Yes, me too. Me too. I wish I was better about learning the meaning through each scene. Like, what do you mean by that, I guess? Because, like, I don't know, sometimes I'm bad about, like, are you meaning, like, behind the scenes? Are you meaning like, what you take away from the movie? Or, like, how you relate to it? Is that what you're referring to in that comment? But I do love a good movie. I'm very excited for the rest of this year. We're getting fed. Us fantasy people, or just people who like movies or anything in general, we are being fed. Like, we got the Spider-Man about to come out. Excited about that. Odyssey just came out. I haven't seen it, but I really want to. I think I'm gonna go this weekend. We have the Dune, we have Doomsday, we have... I'm trying to think what else. We have the Hunger Games that's gonna come out. Like, us fantasy people, getting fed. or if you like movies, we're getting fed this year. I'm very excited. So I just don't know how they will. I just hope they don't like they're not bad and just kind of like overhyped. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens, especially with like big, like mainstream, you know. Excuse me. So, what would you recommend to stay laser focused besides ashwagandha? That is a great question. So, unfortunately, at this time, I can't really give recommendations because I can't give medical advice right now. I don't have my license yet. I just talk about things kind of just like as fun facts on here. No worries, no worries. Eventually, I would love to be able to answer your question in real time and give you more of a direction or things to look at or just, you know, but right now, because I don't have my license yet, I can't quite practice, but I can share fun facts and cool things that I've learned, but no medical advice. Everything you need to talk to your provider or your healthcare provider and see with them, just because, you know, there's a lot of things that you wouldn't think end up interacting with each other, or just because it's an herb, a lot of people don't necessarily, it's not as mainstream, that there are side effects just as not as much, it's a little bit different, but they can like impact you, and if you're taking something they can interact with that, and like it's just better to be on the cautious side and always talk to your doctor just to make sure, you know, especially because you don't want an interaction to happen and it just lead to not good things. So always take care of yourself and always talk to them, and, you know, because everyone's path and everyone's where they're at and their healing journey is very different. And, you know, everyone has their own conditions or their own medical history or their own, you know, everyone's different. So I always highly recommend making sure to talk to your healthcare provider about things, or if you're wanting to add things or try new supplements or whatever, just because you never know the interactions that could occur. So that's just what I say. But what do I know? I'm just some girl. I just think, you know, health forward, take care of yourself, make sure with them. But yeah, I can't speak to yes, I do. I love to paint and draw, but I don't have any of that here. It's all with my husband because I have like an art cart. It sounds silly, but it's literally a cart full of like all of my art supplies that I keep everything in. And it was too big to bring here because my apartment isn't very large. But when we get into the house, it will be here, and that would be fun to also do on here. Yep, maybe do some art. But yeah, I like to paint. I do like some watercolor and things like that. I don't know how good I am, kind of mid, but yeah, it's not really the point. It's more just to have fun and, you know, just a way to express yourself. But yeah, I like to draw. I also am writing a book because I have had this idea in my head since I was like, I was probably like 10 years old. 10, maybe 13, I don't know. 10 to 13 years old when I got this idea, and it's just always kind of stuck with me, and it's kind of like built over the years. And then recently I had a little bit of some extra time on my hand over a break, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna actually build this world and what it looks like, and the characters, well, the other characters. I knew the main character, and just have fun and just create. And I am not very far into it. I've only wrote the prologue and I have started the first chapter, but I have the world built, the characters, the language, the government system, the storyline, kind of the plot, how many books it will be. It's just now getting down and writing it and trying to even, you know, do all of the things, because sometimes writing can be, you know, it's very tedious. So I try to do that when I can. It's a fun way to, I don't know, express some creativity. But yeah. What about you? Do anything creative? Also, thank you for staying on here and chatting. Thank you. Fantasy. I'm a fantasy girly, for sure, through and through. Always will be. Always have been. Ever since I was a little girl. Yeah. I guess sometimes when you're on here, you don't really want to share certain things. So if I ever ask a question and you don't want to share, totally respect that, because I know we're on, you know, here. Sometimes I'm just like, oh yeah, what about you too? And people are like, no, I'm not sharing. Okay, I respect that. No hate, no foul. Respect. Respect. I feel like at this point I'm chronically online. I try not to be, but you know, when you post all the time and doing social media, it's kind of just, and I'm not even just baby social media doing this. I'm just, you know, but that's not the point. You know, the point is to cultivate community and meet people and be able to share and, you know, all of those things. But I feel like sometimes people lose that as they're like, maybe when they start or they're in it or something, you know. But not me. I would love to. I just want to cultivate a community of people that want to care and lift each other up and be there for each other and support each other, and maybe are passionate about guitar things and fantasy things and, you know, all the things. So, but yeah, community is ultimately the goal, because I don't know, sometimes it's hard to find people who are on your level or get it or are into the same things, or, you know, that. And I would love a space for people who maybe they don't feel like they have any place to go. Here, everyone's welcome and loved and cherished, and because it's an honor just to get on here and talk and share and be a community. So, but anyways, yeah. Wow. I cannot believe it's almost been an hour. That's wild. But I appreciate y'all getting on here and chatting with me and listening to me ramble about things that I'm passionate about, or asking me questions, or I appreciate it. It's nice. It's nice to yap about these things. But yeah. Yeah, next time I will have a little bit better of a plan on like a topic or general idea of what direction this will go. This was just spontaneous to get out some of the things, but I guess it wasn't working. Some of the comments were being held and people were getting frustrated, which I apologize. Might be my Wi-Fi, or I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of wonky in the apartment, but yeah, so I'm hoping next time will be a little bit smoother and we'll have a better plan of what we're doing. We can do no worries. Thank you for sharing. Have a good night. I appreciate you. And yeah, like I said, respect, total respect for anyone who doesn't want to share. I mean, that's not, you know, I get it. Hello. It's being kind of wonky. Sorry about that. Thank you. I'm glad that they are supportive. I really am. It's an honor to be able to share them. And just as much as they are for you all, they are also for me. Because there are days I most definitely need the encouragement or just the tips or just something to help me get through. Because, you know, I'm human too. There are days where I do not want to do anything but lay in bed. And, you know, some days those are fine. It's good to rest and slow down and take time for you. But there are also times where you need to get after it and show up for yourself and get after the thing and do, you know, do the thing for you. So these videos are just as much for me as they are for you. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Well, hopefully next time we'll have a little bit better direction. Hoping maybe some guitar videos. Sharing and maybe some reset videos. But yeah, we'll probably do that on live because I would like to cultivate community and keep yapping with y'all. Yes, I agree. Although it will be interesting to do it live. You all will see all of my learning, my things. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this community. I appreciate you. It is such a blessing to be able to share on here. But yeah. Lives with the guitar will be very interesting. You'll see all of the fun side of playing the guitar. My learning process, which, I mean, you know, I try in the videos, but it's hard with the 1 minute limit, you know? The 1 minute limit is like, I can't add in all the fun little, oh boy, or when I mess up or something. I have to, like, you know, cut it down a little bit, but thank you. But yeah, so y'all will get to see all that, which I think it's fun. It makes it more real, you know? I'm not just over here. I don't know. But yeah, so do that in the reset videos. As I said, goals are extremely important to me, and making sure to check in with yourself before you start your week and do the things is very important. But yeah, we've been on here for about an hour, so thank you. Yes, that is the goal. I'm gonna keep doing it every day. That, and I'm really am falling in love with it. It's so fun. I cannot wait to play all of my favorite songs once we get there. Excuse me. But yeah. Hello. Hello. That is so amazing. Thank you for sharing your location. Thank you. Well, my friends, it has been very fun, and I've been on here for an hour, which is wild. I feel like I wasn't planning to, I don't know, I wasn't planning to be on here that long, but here we are. So thank you so much for being a part of this and being a part of this community and allowing me to share my heart with you. And I hope you feel the love and also the capability to share your heart as well. No, not usually. I thought maybe 30 minutes. Like that was just kind of the number in my head. I don't have a set time. Oh, do I have a set time, not amount of time? Sorry, I read that wrong. My bad. No, I don't really know because I'm also in school full time, so I'm like trying to navigate school and trying to figure out when is the best time to get on here. I was thinking Wednesday evenings, maybe Friday evenings, and maybe Sundays sometime, or 2 of those days to start. I don't know. I was hoping to maybe do 2 a week right now, but we'll see. I don't really know what day or time works the best. Evenings during the weekdays is better for me, and then maybe Sunday mid-morning or like early afternoon maybe, just for like the reset video, because I think those are extremely important, and checking in with yourself and doing the things. But anyways, thank you all so much for hopping on and yapping with me and doing all of the things. Excuse me. I greatly appreciate it. Hello. Thank you for sharing your location. It's cool to see where people are watching from. Obviously, be safe about it. As always, safety is always number one. But yeah, so hopefully I'll do another one sometime in the next few days. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But have a wonderful evening. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back sometime this week. Hopefully I'll post this like a better idea of a schedule and some set times. I'm still trying to work that out. But have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.